Three of Wands, planning. Planning, waiting for your ships to come in, actually, more than planning. You already planned. The Two of Wands is more getting the blueprint and planning stuff out. The Three of Wands is now receiving and watching it come in and watching it all play out now. Watching the action, receiving. You got the roll in hands. So right now you're receiving. You watching your ships come in. Grounded. Exactly, you got the Page of Wands right here. The Page of Wands coming out. So you're about to be venturing into something new, taking a new path, starting something new here with the staff in your hand. You're being guided to maybe create something new, start something new, take a journey into something new. Could be traveling somewhere new, literally traveling, or operating and learning something new, taking up a new class or a new job, a new position, more so traveling somewhere. The King of Wands in the reverse. Something is throwing you off. You're not balanced. You're focusing more so or leaving something behind, or not, maybe abandoning something and leaning more so towards the other project, or your mind is on something else. You was on two things. You dropped one thing and now you on something else. You're not balanced. You're not grounded.
Maybe you're rushing. Maybe too many influences on whatever it is that you're fixated on right now. That's throwing you off your shits. The Fool card, I feel like it's resonating with the King of Wands in the reverse. You're scared, or this could be tied into that. With the Fool, you're scared. You're scared to take this new opportunity. You're scared to take that leap of faith, to leave something behind. You're used to something. There's only 2 people in here. One of y'all need to walk away from something. Only 2 people in here. One of y'all need to walk away from something. For the better. It's for the better with steady and gradual progress. EOI's horse. EOI's is the horse, represents man's trusty aid, only form of transportation in past times. Indicates a moving forward and change for better with gradual and steady progress. Also shows team work, trust, and loyalty. The 8 of Cups is walking away from something or someone. It took forever for EOIs to pop out.
She looking for?
The Empress. Fertility, nurturing. You're on your throne. You have it all. Creative energy. Tap into it. The Page of Pentacles and the Empress. So something that you have to tap into to get this Page of Pentacles going. Something that you are. Page is the page is the first level, the first step. There's levels to get into this Empress, so this is the first step, the Page. something that you are being called to or that you are stepping into that's going to get you to the Empress level, the Empress status. Something that you want to create, or you know what it is. The Two of Cups, exactly. Start throwing yourself out there to get to the Empress, and not in a negative way, like throwing yourself out there. I mean, business wise, throw yourself out there with your creativity. You have the Magician here and the Two of Pentacles. You have everything you need. You have the tools you need to create the magic. You have the tool. You have everything you need to get everything else that you need. Two of Cups. It could be someone that you're gonna run into, or someone that you know might hit you up, or you're gonna run into out in the streets or work, or even online on social media, or even in the DMs. The Two of Cups, so you could get to the Three of Cups, so you could sit there and collaborate. The Two of Cups is bumping into each other, the first steps. So you're starting something here with the Page of Pentacles. The destination is the Empress status, the Empress level. That's the destination. The starting point is the Page of Pentacles. That's where you're starting off here with that pentacle. Only you know what that pentacle represents for you. It could be something that you want to create. It could be a new job. It could be a new status, a new level, whatever it is. That's going to help you get the doors open to the, look, you have the Three of Cups here. And then you have, I'm just splitting the deck. You have the Three of Cups, and then you have the Knight of Wands. Don't rush though, don't rush. Don't rush with this wand. This is a lot of fire energy. Because when you rush, shit don't come out the way it need to come out. And you might miss opportunities, and just don't rush. So the Three of Cups is celebrating, gatherings, third party. Don't let nobody rush you. As you are starting off in your page. You have the Chariot here, so of course, this goes with year-wise. You're moving forward. All right, this is changes for the better. This is evolving. This is balance here. Just shuffling. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, obviously a king on his throne, sitting on the water. But you're balancing your emotions and the intellect. You got King of Cups. We was just talking about that. You need to learn how to balance your emotions from what the truth is. This is emotions and this is intellect. Could be a water sign or have a lot of water placements in your chart. But there's something that maybe you feel emotionally really deeply about something, but there's actually the truth to that too. So, you have to, only you know what that is, um, balance that out and not get drowned here in this water and your emotions too much about it. So be rational, all right? Here. Could be with someone or a particular thing that you're dealing with right now. Two years. I'll get you a room in one. Ear-wise, that's crazy. Ear-wise, you just said it. It's been a crazy journey, and ear-wise is the horse represents man's trusty aid, only form of transportation in past times, indicates a moving forward and change for the better with gradual and steady progress, also shows teamwork, trust, and loyalty. The keywords are twin gods, relationships, progress, movement, harmony, trust, loyalty, friendship, duality, animal, and instincts. So with the King of Cups, with knowing the truth of what you do know with a particular situation, separating your emotions from it can actually help you, move forward with that, all right? Because when you too much in your emotions, you don't see clearly, you don't make clear decisions, you just kind of like in a gray area. Can make you feel like you are like floating in your emotions in a particular pace in your journey, but you really need to step out of that because there's more growth for you, there's more waiting for you out of that. So once you get out of your emotions and actually see the situation for what it is and balance the two, you can move on properly. Or healthily, more healthier. Yeah, exactly. Separating the emotions from the logic. Let's see what else we got. as something that you've been working on, maybe something that you can't see that you're working on. Don't know how to make a clear decision. Exactly. You have the Two of Wands, Two of Swords here, and the Eight of Pentacles. So something, again, with the water, your emotions, you're too much in your emotions, moon, emotions. You're not seeing clear. Maybe this is something that can help you find a job, or something that that you could work on, because he's obviously working on his pentacles. Pentacles is also finances and energy. So something here that you're not making a clear decision that has to do with your craft, your money, your finances, something that could keep you busy here and also help you gain finances in the long run. The Tower. Something that you don't see coming. These are things that you have no control over. This could be past tense or future tense. This is something drastically that happened. You have no control over it. But this is not something that is purposely happening to you. It's happening for you. So again, this is something that can open up a new road, but you have to go through the clouds to get to the sun. If you could hold your ground through this, then you Gucci. This is things that you have no control over. So there's that here. Yeah, your energy, your energy is crazy. You need to get grounded. need a charger. Yes, hey. I mean, Earth or the people. Facts. That's a fact. I was about to ask, is Hand still here? I got you. You got the Fool card, and this is talking about venturing to a new journey. We spoke about that before, but you wasn't on here. This is about taking a new leap of faith into something, traveling lightly. To everyone, he's crazy because he's about to jump off of a cliff. But what they don't see, that the Fool is the most powerful card in the deck. They call people the Fool because they don't see from his point of view, all right? You're about to fear nothing, fear nothing. You're about to venture into something new. You're about to take that whole new leap of faith. It's not what others think or like, yo, what you about to do? Like, you bugging, like, you crazy for doing that. Like, don't do that. Like, you don't know what. Nah, you know, because you letting your intuition guide you. You letting your intuition guide you. So you're going with the little bit of stuff that you do have. Don't know if you have a pet or not, but it could be your spirit guides, you know, your sources, your angels. You know, you do have support because you wouldn't have got this far to the edge of the cliff to take this new faith, to take this new leap. You feel me? So you got that. I feel like you don't fear much, but it could be a lot of people like, yo, like, don't do that. Like, you sure you want to do that? Like, you know, you leaving all this behind, or, you know, but you're traveling lightly into a new journey, into a new path, and you're traveling lightly for a reason because, you know, you're making sure that you have space and room for new things to come in as you are venturing in this new journey that others don't even see. So you got this. Just let your intuition guide you. Follow your intuition. Let that lead you. It got you this far. No problem. You have Tiawa's victory. Representation of the warrior's arrowhead of the god Tyr, North sky god, represents war and justice. Capable of spearheading your way through all of your trouble and possesses great leadership skills. Authority and rationality indicates victory and knowing your true strength with a willingness to self-sacrifice. Masculine goods, warrior, leadership, victory, strength, bravery, honor, courage, perseverance, and endurance. So you've already fought your way. There's no more fighting, no more, because there's victory already. You already got victory. So now this is your victory. This is paying it off for you. This new beginning, this new path. You already have what it takes. So now, are you really gonna take this whole new leap of faith into this new path, which you don't even know what it has for you? But fear not. Thank you, Shot. Hey, Ann. Hey, Ann. All right, Mel. You still here? big males here. For sure, and you do have a lot of strength because you would have never got to the end of that cliff prepared to take a new journey. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have that. You know, a lot of people is comfortable in the comfortability. You know, they don't want to leave things behind. Their fear of change. But you know, you have the authority over self now. You're in control of your path and your journey. You have that great leadership skill because people is gonna be looking at you now after you take this new leap of faith. Like, bro, how would you do that? All right, Mel, this is for you. You had the temperance fall out. Harmony, balance, patience. Let's see. Mel. 5 of Swords. Walking away from things that don't serve you. Don't even argue. But what came out, felt out, was the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is planning. What are you planning, Mel? Are you planning an escape? Nah, but what are you planning? Could be something on your mind right now. Someone on your mind. Masculine energy. You have the King of Pentacles. Someone who has their stuff together. Are you planning on moving forward towards, or let's see, we get one more. Seven of Swords coming out, but you gotta be careful. This is sneaky energy. So you have the Two of Wands coming out. You planning something because you got the world in your hand. So what are you planning here? Then you have the King of Pentacles coming out. This is a masculine energy. Someone sitting on their throne, you know, they have their fruits around them, they have their pentacle, they Gucci, they have their castle, you know. Someone is like an entrepreneur, like someone who got a business running. They can maybe trust it though. Yeah, I don't know. This Seven of Wands energy can't be trusted. Sneaky vibes. Let me see what this. Seven of Swords really talking about? Yeah. Come on now. You got the 7 and the 8. The math is mathing. But you did have the 8 of Wands here and the Emperor, so it could be someone else wanting to come in real fast. This is fast change, real quick. Something coming in fast that you don't even see. It's communication. This is something gonna come in fast. Either communication, text, whatever. This is something that you don't see coming in, that you don't expect. This is the Emperor. You have the 7 of Pentacles here, so that don't really count because it's to the side. What really matters here now is this 2 of Wands here with the plans, right? The King of Pentacles, who's sitting on his throne, has everything already. Then you have the 7 of Swords, sneaky energy vibes. With the 7 of Swords, clarifying that you have the 8 of Swords, so this is leaving something behind. Walking away. You want to leave this energy behind, walk away from it. Don't even engage. Yeah, here, it's all about growth. Let's see what ruling we got for you, though. Alright, we have Ansuz, aka Odin, aka Message. The card for communication, representation of the ancestral god Odin's wisdom, also from the Most High or ancestors, divine messages, insight, arriving, good advice, wisdom, truth, inspiration, and enthusiasm. All right, this ties to the 8 of Wands, right? Messages coming in fast, something coming in fast. Be on alert, pay attention. All right. Pay attention to the signs too. You have Eowaz, aka Death, aka you, YEW. Yeah, this for Mel. The ash tree, old word for you, relates to the cycle of life. Death card in tarot, dying of an old way of being or period of life. Also divine protection and wisdom, again tying into Ansuz. All right, enlightenment and sense of purpose, connection between all worlds. So pay attention to the messages. It's to see if you will walk away. It's to see if you're going to engage in that energy or do what's best for you and not engage and walk away and death that shit out. Because that's not you no more. You're not going to engage in that. Next one is TOIs, all right? Victory. Representation of the warrior's arrowhead of the god North Sky god represents war and justice, capable of spearheading your way through all of your trouble and possesses great leadership skills. Authority and rationality, all right? I just read this one. Indicates victory and knowing your true strength. to walk away because this energy is not going to serve you well. So you might want to plan that exit on stage left. If Mel's still here, but sometimes it's not easy, but you gotta do what's right for you at the end of the day. Alright, I'm about to dip. I gotta charge up. Catch you later. Peace.